Hey GreatDrams, Greg here from GreatDrams.com, talking to you about the Lakes single malt whiskey. This time it's Whiskymakers Reserve number 2. Their gorgeous new bottle design as well, which I love. Their quadrifoil going round there, but also it's a very tactile, nice embossing, debossing, and lovely foiling as well. Even the neck label's being thought of, and a gorgeous, gorgeous stopper. Well played, Lakes. Well played. This is bottled at 60.9% ABV, so I'm expecting my face to be melted off. I actually used this in a whiskey tasting with the Poynton Whisky Club, my local whiskey club. I started a year ago, and yeah, it's we all really enjoyed it. Then I thought finally I'd actually get round to reviewing it. So here we go. I know it's quite floral. You get an instant burst of ABV. Like, you can't hide away from that. If you look at the colour, that is pretty much straight from the cask. Really deep, really oak forward as well. I only had a small sip to start with because it is such a high ABV or strength. It's got a lot of flavour, a lot of flavour. Really interesting in its composition. It's got a lot of depth, more flavour than you'd expect from something above 60%. Normally that is a kind of doing KO type ABV, but we are going to add a bit of water to this just to make it, you know, safe and responsibility and all that. So just adding a little bit in, and I'll take it down to, I imagine is about 50 or just under 50 now. Now for me this works a lot better on the nose, more caramel, more creme brulee notes, more sugary, sweet notes. That kind of oaky, charry, juicy note as well on the nose. Oh, making my mouth water just nosing it now. I've never really understood why releases come out at such a high, almost obnoxiously high ABV. As if you're going to add water anyway, distillers should really do that to get it to the perfect flavour profile. Or at least give a little bit of margin for playing around instead of have it at 61 and then either flood the thing and destroy it or put too little and it's still going to hurt. So yeah, I've never really understood it, but that's why we're all different, right? Lakes Distillery, by the way, absolutely superb distillery. Really interesting design with your dunnage warehouses, beautiful still room, and it's done in the right way. It's actually built in the right way, I should say. I think they're doing a really good job, especially since the rebrand, especially since their new master distiller, Mr. Gandhi, has come on board. He's been doing phenomenal work and releasing amazing whiskey. So cheers to you, sir, whilst I'm here. Should we try this on the palate now? We've had some water? I think so. And that is an interesting whiskey. Really oak forward, but it still has those caramelly notes, those interesting sweet peaks of flavour as you go through it. Some spice, not too much though. Getting a nice bit of char come through. Just all round a really nice, juicy, very juicy whiskey. Bit herbaceous on the second sip. Got quite a nice herbal note going through it. All in all, really good sign for things to come from that distillery. Really interestingly put together as well. And frankly, I really liked it. But with water, without, not for me, but with water, I think that worked really well. Quite warming, even now it's warming, giving me a spicy finish, which I need because it's absolutely hammering it down outside. So it's one of those kind of days. It's mid-June, of course it's smashing it down. Humidity, heavy rain, whiskey, why not? That's how we go. So limited edition as always with their Whiskymakers Reserve. I think they've done a really good job. And cheers to the Lakes, cheers to Mr. Gandhi, and until next time, cheers.